What is going on, everybody? So, I finally played Lollipop Chainsaw Repopped, and I've been waiting years for a remaster of Lollipop Chainsaw. I've been playing this thing since the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions. I've had about 3 copies of it and never finished it. But recently, I tried the remastered version on both the ROG Ally and the Lenovo Legion Go. So by the title, you can probably tell that the Legion Go wins. And I'm not going to leave it up to imagination or a mystery, because the ROG Ally works so horribly with this game that I just had to make a video showcasing exactly what the problem was. And the main problem is Armoury Crate. Now for the Lenovo Legion Go, the game works at a constant 23 to 24 FPS at 1200p in performance mode, while the ROG Ally in performance mode at 1080p is around 14 to 21 FPS, which is unacceptable. The thing is like a slideshow. But not only that, for some reason I just wasn't able to get the ROG Ally version on GOG to work properly because of Armoury Crate specifically. There was a new Armoury Crate update, and well, needless to say, I stayed the fuck away from that thing. But I was trying this with the recent one after resetting Armoury Crate, and as you can see, both analog sticks only control the camera. You can't move the character around. And the reason I'm up to that part of the stage on both systems is because I played Lollipop Chainsaw Repopped on the Legion Go first and played a good chunk of the game to the point that I got past the point I was up to a couple years back with the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions on emulators or anything else. Playing this thing on the Legion Go is absolutely immersive. It's just the best experience. If you want to just get lost in a game, playing the Legion Go is the best way to go. But with the ROG Ally, the screen is smaller, and well, of course, you have ASUS. And ASUS just at some point gives up, like a lot of people say, on their software and hardware. And so far, over the past month and a half, Armoury Crate has been just the worst software for me. And I'm a huge fan of ASUS and a huge fan and owe a lot to ROG Ally for making my channel grow a little bit. But I can't stop from admitting that Armoury Crate is currently just broken. Sure, maybe the latest update fixed a few things, but after resetting this thing, it's deleted multiple things. Now, of course, this is still about Lollipop Chainsaw, so I'm going to get back into the performance specs on that. With the Legion Go, I played at 1600p for the majority of the game, and it runs in about 18 to 20 FPS, which is not very good, but it still looks sensational on this screen. And even though we don't have an OLED screen for this, playing on the Legion Go did prove to be the better experience overall. Now you can see side by side, the ROG Ally does have less FPS in performance mode. And of course you could say that, well, the Legion Go's performance mode is at 20 watts, while the ROG Ally original is at 15 watts, which is true, but they're both called performance mode and both supply relatively the same amount of battery for each mode according to the devices. So I just simply compared with that mode. And well, it was kind of impossible to change the modes on the ROG Ally anyway because Armoury Crate just doesn't work while I'm playing Lollipop Chainsaw among so many other games that Armoury Crate just doesn't open with anymore. But for some reason, even though I find Legion Space problematic, Legion Space is a lot more reliable nowadays than Armoury Crate. It seems like Lenovo has learned their lessons and they just keep improving Legion Space over and over again day by day. And well, it got to the point where I actually prefer using Legion Space over Armoury Crate, even though Armoury Crate is simpler to use. And as you can tell, I'm extremely frustrated because, well, I'm going to show you a little clip here of me actually getting frustrated at the ROG Ally. Now, I've been dealing with this for a month and a half, like I said, and this was pretty much the last straw because I really love Lollipop Chainsaw. I really think that game is incredible. James Gunn actually had something to do with the creation of Lollipop Chainsaw, and yes, that is the guy that directed Guardians of the Galaxy, and it is directed by my all-time favorite video game director, Suda51. So you're damn right that this is one of the most important games for me because I just love almost every single Suda51 game. In fact, I can't really think of a Suda51 game I don't like. Actually, Let It Die was kind of crappy, so maybe that one. But besides Let It Die, I think that Lollipop Chainsaw is one of his best games, simply because of the unique combat system. But like I said, I never finished the game. And well, that point you're looking at is the furthest I got in the game, simply because, well, the game's a little cringy and, well, it's not easy to play this game in public. Let's just say that. But if I were to admit which handheld plays Lollipop Chainsaw the best, it would be an easy decision. The best handheld would be Legion Go. And out of every single handheld out there, currently, probably the worst would be ROG Ally to play this game with, because, well, the controls just simply don't work. Now, of course, you can get it on Steam and get Steam input, stuff like that, but for some reason, playing this game just raw, straight from the folder, it just doesn't play very well, or it just doesn't work altogether. So yeah, a point goes to the Lenovo Legion Go over the ROG Ally. Playing this today made me realize that maybe I just might sell my ROG Ally if it's just going to get worse over time like it's been doing for the past few months. I mean, if Armoury Crate just keeps getting worse, it's just going to render this handheld useless. So there you have it. Lenovo Legion Go wins, and I absolutely love playing Lollipop Chainsaw on this handheld. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out already, I highly recommend playing Lollipop Chainsaw. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a good one. Later.